Oh my goodness. Completely discombobulated today. It's Friday. It's weird. There was a Thursday in the middle of this week.
Holiday.
It was a holiday. Spent some time thanking all the great people that paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. So good day to have off and reflect on that and what that means. Welcome, everybody. Happy Friday. Today we're talking about content creation. So last week we left off, hang on a sec. I'm going to get rid of these. Last week we left off, it was content generation. So gathering pictures and video, that's the beginning of it. So this is the nucleus of content creation. It's the why of content creation. It's all about context. So, telling the story and how you want to be perceived. And it's how you craft your brand and put everything together. So, without further ado, I'm just so distracted today. I just don't know. I apologize.
I'm just laying quietly in the weeds.
And Tyler is here. He is, I promise. You can hear him. Where is Tyler, do you ask? Well, today he's, for some context, we put him out off yonder.
Well, we just want to show the power of creating context around your messaging, right? So here we are.
That's it. So how do you feel about Tyler today?
We're about to build a dental practice right behind me here at the Gunsmith Saloon, whatever that is there. And we're just trying to figure out if this is a great location to have a dental practice. So leave a comment for us in the
I almost forgot.
The comment box.
You needed your theme music going here.
Thank you.
So anyways, yes.
Yeah, so
content creation is all about...
Why did we do this?
Yeah.
Why did we put this screen behind me?
It's all about tying things together. So
we put this screen behind me because I'm growing a nice handlebar mustache for Movember. And, a couple messages I want to throw out there are obviously prostate cancer. We want to make sure we're sending the communication out there. Awareness about prostate cancer. It's important. We need to all pay attention to it. And also, we just parlayed that into a bit of creating some context behind it, which is a lovely scenescape behind me and having some fun with it.
We're a little subdued today, I feel.
Are we?
I feel like we're kind of subdued.
Oh,
yeah.
We crank it up a little bit?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Am I wearing my hat? I'm wearing it.
I'm going to take my hat off.
Just look like, yeah.
It's weighing me down.
No, it's making you look like a beauty.
There we go.
Yes, anyways.
I can hear the music now.
Can you hear the music?
I can hear the music in the background.
And you're totally, how is it? I don't even know how this song is. Is it too loud?
I like it.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So talk to us about content creation.
So creation, right? So there's tons of different mediums here. So there's pictures, there's video, there's the written word, the powerful written word, and everything put together is a powerful tool, and that's the name of the game with all of this stuff. Is with content, it's throwing it all together and telling the message that you wanted to tell to your potential clients, your potential patients. So how does that look? Tyler and I being a couple goofs here today, like what are we trying to attract, right? We're just having fun with it. But
that's the great side, is that you get to have fun. Like I've got like a freaking one ear exposed, one not. I'm sitting here in the OK Corral, and I'm getting echo back in my ear, so I'm just going to take this off for a second. So we talked about generation last week. So generation is about capturing what you want to capture, whether it's video, photo, whatever content, at whatever you're brainstorming and spitballing onto the page. Now you're creating.
Yeah.
So with this particular video today, we've obviously put some context behind me. We've created a bit of a story behind myself here. And, obviously we're contextualizing this, right? We're like, okay, it's November. So what's the most appropriate context for this? Well, here we are, right? We're a couple of cowboys that want to play up the whole handlebar mustache.
A couple fake cowboys.
So that's the context behind what we're doing with the handlebar mustache, right?
That's right.
And, I'm also showing my age here with the gray. The reason I don't have a mustache and a beard is because it reveals my age. Obviously my hair is a dead giveaway as well with the gray hair.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's all sorts of tools to create that content as well. So, from your...
What's your message?
So, with having that raw together, you have tools like Canva, you've got tools, on your smartphone, you can tweak things and add logos and all that great stuff too. So the question is with content creation is, you have to discover your brand. You discover your brand through content creation. So when you go out to gather raw material such as photos and video, you really have to have a shopping list of things together in terms of what pictures do you want.
You got to make dental interesting, right?
So, we're almost going backwards here with these three things, but they're also intertwined and they all work together. And generation, creation, and curation. You have to think of the big picture, and a lot of folks out there don't know what to create. What do we do? So
what's my message?
You have to sit down and with the team or, some friends and really think about what your message is exactly. So, from there, okay, so this is our message. We're cowboys. We should probably have like a cowboy scene, right? So, or, you're a family dentist, you should probably have some context around family, right? Or you want to do, you're a cosmetic dentist, having beautiful smiles and showing great before and afters. And so it's, knowing all these things going into it, will help you along the way. So
when you're creating content, so in my mind, and this I steal this from a good friend of mine, Michael Thorne, is that who's the hero of your story, right? So my friend Michael is such a great marketer. He's so intelligent and very progressive in the way that he talks about marketing. Is that he talks about the home purchaser or the home seller being the hero of that story. So same thing with dental, like the patient is the hero of the story. So right now, if I'm the patient, I'm putting myself I'm in the OK corral and I'm making myself the hero of the story, right? So put the patient here, make the patient the hero of your story, and that will help you find your narrative. Am I right?
Yeah, no, totally. Like that. And I think a lot of people have a real hard time with that, or it boils down to they just don't know how to. Where do they start? Right. So it starts with, being a little creative, sitting down and thinking about the big picture in your practice, and then from there,
who's the hero of the story?
Yeah, who's the hero of that story, and then how do you fit in? So obviously you're involved in that story. Where do you fit in that story of that patient coming in and changing their life?
It's like a Star Wars analogy. How do you fit this into a Star Wars plot?
I don't know.
Right. So it's who's the hero in Star Wars?
It's the Rebel Alliance,
right?
Tie, yeah.
So who's the guide?
Yoda, right?
So the dentist is Yoda going, hey, I've got a great solution for you. Or I have the keys to unlock the solution for you.
So yeah, that's right.
Better health.
So yeah, that's right. I've heard that one before. The
dentist is kind of Yoda.
The dentist is Yoda, and so it's Luke, I think. Is the patient, right?
The patient. So right. Luke's trying to navigate his way through better health for, for his mouth or for his teeth or whatever. So the patient is Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
The dentist is Yoda.
Yeah.
You're Yoda.
It's true. Be Yoda.
Whether it's through education, whether it's through technology, whether it's through having a great team, whether it's having a great reception team, whether it's providing the right insurance for people. Whatever your story is there in the dental landscape, you are Yoda.
That's true. Like Yoda made it really easy for Luke to become a Jedi. So
he didn't make it easy for him.
Well, he gave him the path.
He showed him how to.
He showed him the path. So,
that's my contribution to today's content.
Yeah, and again, like the quality of content is subjective. So it's totally subjective. It's all about, like, if your message is great, it doesn't have to look pretty.
This might not resonate with people. Right?
But you know what? We're just being ourselves. Right? So that's what it's all about. It's all about being yourself.
Come out here and talking with a southern accent and doing all the rest of it with the OK Corral or whatever it is behind me. That doesn't particularly resonate with a lot of people. But you know what? I'm adding a certain flavor to it and having some fun with it.
Yeah, just have some fun. And I mean, I can't stress that enough.
That's right.
Like, this stuff should be fun. But, here we are making ourselves look like fools to the entire dental community. Great. Look at these idiots. Have you seen these dentists on demand guys? They're just a couple of idiots. They don't know what they're doing.
They're having fun with it.
Have fun with it. And, not everybody has the cameras and the computers and the software to pretty things up and add logos, but that's not the point.
And a green screen.
People
don't have a green screen.
The point is, the story. Any good movie, it might look awful on screen, but it's all about the story, right? How you make those people feel. So
it's your message. Yep.
It's your message, right? And that is the name of the game.
Giddy up.
Giddy up.
I think that's all we had to talk about today.
Is that it?
Happy Friday.
Yeah. Everybody has one of these, right? And like this thing films in 4K at 60 frames per second. So,
absolutely.
It takes great pictures, and everybody needs to get online because that's where everything's going.
Be found, tell your story. Be four-dimensional.
Be four-dimensional.
Be four-dimensional.
Anything else to add there, partner?
No, my hair's all messed up.
I'm gonna kick off the country music again.
Cool. No, that's it. We're happy Friday, happy Remembrance Day. Obviously, we're paying tribute to all of our veterans and.
And Veterans Day down in the States. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, that's cool. To all of our veterans who have made the ultimate sacrifice and those who are still with us, thank you very much for all of your sacrifice, and thank you. We love you.
And I don't know. Yeah, we love you.
We're good.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
We'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next week.